Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing a bonus reading for you guys. Yet again, you guys had the highest viewership. So I wanted to say thank you for everybody that watched, liked, and also hyped my videos. Thank you so much. I am going to start by letting you know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Cancer sign out there. So guys, just take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind the energies can reverse, so if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Cancer, please don't force yourself into a reading that's just not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Cancer? Cancer. All right, Cancer, you are starting out with the World in reverse. We have the Magician in reverse, and coming out together is the Ten of Swords reverse along with the Six of Wands. So guys, you have successfully completed some sort of a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle. I can see, or you're fixing to. If you haven't, you're getting ready to. This was painful. This was a painful cycle. There was an ending here, but your recovery is going to be successful. It's almost like Spirit is giving you your flowers here. It's like Spirit is saying, yes, Cancer, you did it. You made it through this. There was something you were trying to manifest, something you were trying to, make happen, and you couldn't let it go. It was difficult to let it go, but either you have recently or you're going to be releasing that. There's a lot of healing that's taken place, but it's going to bring you so much success. I do see that there is something that so I feel like this is coming within the next week. This is a process that's happening because currently right now what I see is there's something unfinished, a cycle unfinished. And whatever it is, you were trying very hard to manifest it. It didn't manifest. It's not coming about. You may even be realizing that somebody has been trying to manipulate you in this situation. But we see here by the end of the week, a recovery. All of these daggers fall out of your back. All of these swords fall out of your back. There's a recovery from something very painful, but we have success. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Cancer's energy. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the King of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We have the Devil in reverse, sign of Capricorn, and we have the Six of Swords reversed. All right, so this is somebody that's in your energy. I do feel like this is someone who has recovered from some sort of toxic energy. Yeah, this doesn't look like bad energy, though, because generally the King of Swords may not be extremely emotional, but they're pretty honest. This is somebody who does not want to engage in anything that is toxic. So they may have, this could be somebody who's recovering from addictions or recovering from something toxic in their life. With the Six of Swords here, there's some sort of chaos, though, that they're experiencing that they're unable to quite move away from right now. But I have to say, this doesn't look like toxic energy right now. So I don't know, because you've gone through a betrayal. Let me see the energy between Cancer and this person. The Lovers in reverse. So you've both experienced an ending. I don't know yet if it was between the two of you or if it was individually. There's something to do with both of you experiencing an ending. That's a shared energy. Let me see. Strong Gemini energy, though. Let me see what's affecting this connection. Okay, so this looks like it's somebody new. All right, Seven of Pentacles reverse and the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is like a new love interest, a new person. So this is somebody new. That's why it was confusing. All right, so I do feel like you've stopped investing in something that didn't come about, didn't manifest. You may still be processing that. But I also feel like there's somebody new here in your energy. And I also feel that this new person, this hasn't quite come about yet. It hasn't quite manifested with this person either. This person is looking at you, though. I feel like they will extend themselves to you. Now, what I'm going to say is that it is a new person. This is somebody who is very honest, but they may not be deeply emotional. They may be a recovering, somebody recovering from some sort of addiction, or they could be recovering from a relationship that was extremely toxic as well. Now, let me see what the outcome is, because you do have success here. Show me the outcome for Cancer. Yeah, this is someone new, it looks like. Show me the outcome for Cancer at the end of the street. The Sun in reverse. Sign of Leo. Yeah, so it's unknown. There's something that's unknown. There's something that's unclear. Interesting. All right, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. That means, Cancer, that you have options here. You have options, but there could be some confusion that is clouding, you know, your ability to see things clearly. It makes me wonder if this is somebody that has their eye on you, but you may have friend zoned them. You may not even know that this person exists. So let's clarify. I'm enjoying this. All right, Spirit, why is the World in reverse for Cancer? All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I will say that this is a destined meeting. This connection here is destined. Now, what you do with that is up to you. But see, you're not quite past something here that occurred in the past. You may have felt like somebody chose someone else over you, or there could have just been a very painful ending in which you felt betrayed. So I feel like you're not really open to new love. It's almost like you feel like, you know, that's not for you. You don't see it. You're so wrapped up in something else that's not completed. And it is a karmic cycle as well. And so I feel like you're so wrapped up currently in that you're not really open to new love. And yet this person has their eye on you. And I do feel that it's a new person. All right, so why is the Magician in reverse? Why is the Magician in reverse for Cancer? Yeah, Three of Cups reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. You're feeling a little stuck. You're not really going out. You're not really looking for anybody else. So a lot of you aren't even going out with your friends and family. You're just kind of, you're kind of stuck. You're kind of not moving forward. And that energy is heavy. It's very thick. And that's what's affecting you currently. Now, I also feel like there was a reconciliation with somebody that you had a difficult ending with that didn't happen. It didn't manifest. And for some reason, Cancer, you're unable to let it go. You're unable to release it. You're not really investing in it currently as far as physically, because I see you're not talking to that person. And you're not trying to like go after them, but you haven't let go of the idea of it. Let me see the bottom energy. Show me the bottom energy for Cancer. All right, Knight of Swords reversed, Ten of Cups reversed, and the Four of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're trying not to think about somebody here from your past that you had this ending with. But the more you try not to think about them, the more you do. You're not currently talking to that person. It's definitely a karmic connection or a karmic situation. And you've been very unhappy. So I feel like you're kind of closed off here, Cancer. You're kind of closed off. You're kind of not open to the new relationship. And even if you feel like you are, you know, there's a part of you that's still not complete with this situation. What I am going to tell you, though, is that that person from the past was not honest with you. They kept you stuck, and I feel like they weren't very respectful. And also, there's a sense of being unhappy in that situation. So it didn't manifest the way you wanted it to, And at some point, Cancer, you have to look at the reality and say, you know, was I truly happy in that relationship? Was I truly happy? Or was I happy with who I was in that connection? You know, did I have rose-colored glasses on? Because there's a karmic lesson here. And I can see the difficulty for you in trying to gain that knowledge and move forward. And that's what's creating the unhappiness. So the good news is that you are going to move forward from that. There is a recovery here. However, I feel like it might be that this new person is going to budge you out of that. And I don't feel like you're currently talking to this person. I feel like if you do know them, you've friend zoned them. And for a lot of you, you may not have met this person yet, but it's coming. That energy is coming in. So let's look at their energy. Show me why the King of Swords is here for the person in Cancer's energy. Okay, Strength card reverse, strong Leo energy, and the World. So I feel like this person's watching you. You have the World in reverse. This person is waiting for you to wake up. They're waiting for you to put an end to this cycle. And they're feeling like, well, when? When is Cancer ever going to end that cycle? I feel like they've gone through something that was difficult, and I feel like it was either personal or it was a toxic relationship. Could have been addictions. I'm not sure, but they've gone through something here. And I feel like they've had to face their fears head on in order to end whatever cycle they were going through. It looks like a toxic connection. So they've done the work. They've done the work. You have some similarities with this person. Let me see why the Devil is in reverse. This person has realized that they have to work on themselves or had to work on themselves in order to end this toxic cycle. That the secret to recovery was within them. Page of Cups reversed and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, so this person has healed. This is somebody who also stayed to themselves. They were not accepting new love. They were not looking for new love. And they were looking at the details. They were trying to figure things out. They may have gone through, if they're dating, this person may have had somebody come in their life and it didn't work out. Because I can see that they've cleared some kind of a karmic situation. And I also see that they may now be open. They want to extend themselves to you. So if this person was dating, there's something here, a newer connection that didn't work out. And there could have been more. This person is dating though, whereas I don't see you dating right now. They're also hesitant to reach out to you because I feel like this person has a fear that things won't work out because they see that you're not investing in new relationships or new connections. Let me see the bottom energy for the person in Cancer's energy. Yeah, they're waiting for you. Queen of Cups, Three of Wands. This person is literally waiting for you, Cancer. So they must be aware that you're not open, that you're not really wanting to date right now, that you're not open to it. Because this person they're not going to move forward. This is somebody who is waiting for you. They're very focused on you. They know that you're not open, that you're scrutinizing any kind of love relationship. And I feel like they're going to wait. They're going to wait till the chaos, moves past. I like this person's energy. Let me see the energy between Cancer and this person. Ace of Cups reversed. Ten of Coins reversed. You've both had losses. The difference is that you're still not recovered. You're still not moving past that yet. There's unfinished business. This person has had a love connection that's ended, and they have closed out that cycle. Yeah. And they're waiting to see if you're going to. They're waiting to see when is Cancer going to be, you know, able to move forward. This is a soulmate, it looks like. I feel like this is a soulmate and this person's not moving forward. You're kind of stuck in this energy of loss. So let me look at what's affecting this connection. All right, we have the Death card. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, so there's kind of, it's like a standoff. Yeah, it's a standoff because you've been very stuck. When is that going to budge? When you stop giving your mental energy to this relationship from the past. When there's a final ending here. And right now you're very defensive about that. It's almost like you don't want to acknowledge that it's not coming about. Yeah, it's a difficult energy here. You may even feel like right now everybody and everything is against you because I see you're very defensive. And people may be telling you, Cancer, you have to move on. This isn't a good relationship, blah, blah, blah. But you're defensive about that because I feel like it's hard. I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants. And honestly, nobody can tell you when it's time to move forward. It's an internal process. The good news is that I do see that process taking place, but it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. And I feel like once you're sick and tired of being sick and tired is when you have your breakthrough. Now, this person that's in your energy, I almost feel like this person does know you because I get the sense that this person has feelings that are growing for you. Like, you could have been just friends. It looks like you friend zone them, but this person is holding back all these feelings and emotions. They're not really putting the effort into that currently because they don't want to cause a problem with you. They're waiting for you to actually be open before they come forward. So this looks like somebody who's privy to the problems that you're going through. Yeah. So I feel like this is somebody who will fight for the connection though, but they are also trying to use some wisdom in approaching you because they don't want to push you. All right, let me see the outcome between Cancer and this person. Queen of Swords, King of Cups, and the Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, so there is love here. You're going to develop feelings for this person if you haven't already. I do feel like you may be a little unclear of what your feelings are. You're guarded. You're extremely guarded because you've been unhappy in the past. But I feel like you're going to be open to discussion, open to talking. You're not sure what this person's intentions are. But I do feel like if you have a talk with this person, you're going to be able to let that guard down. And it's going to actually bring about a lot of healing because I see you beginning to realize, Cancer, that this person could be the perfect person for you. But your walls are high because you've experienced so much betrayal, so much unhappiness, so much pain. And I feel like you're going to be very guarded. So this person's basically going to have to mount an attack on those walls that you've built. But I see them doing it. I see this person being very patient with you. This person definitely has feelings and they're definitely focused on you. Now, here's the thing is that, in talking with this person and exploring these feelings, you're actually going to be taking your power back. This could be a very successful connection if you choose to move towards it. And I feel like it's just unknown. You don't know if you want to move towards it, if this person is right for you. But I do see you beginning to feel it out a little bit. I'm going to tell you, this person is going to wait for you to heal. They're going to wait for you because they really have legitimate feelings for you. And I like their energy. So, of course, it's always your choice. But I do like their energy. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is underlying energy. I do feel like there's been a lot of confusion that has come about in your energy because of having dealt with somebody who was a player. I also feel like there needs to be a discussion with this person who's now in your energy, because there's a lot here that hasn't been said and it's creating confusion. So I feel like there's just a lot of unknowns in this situation, but you're kind of feeling your way around about this connection. And I feel like this person will wait for you to heal. I like their energy and I like this reading. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for Cancer. All right, let's get the bottom card. I always like to get the bottom. It's number 24, and it says delight. All right, let's see what that's about. All right, it says you are now the kitsune are happy to share with you in the midst of a moment of beauty. It is joyful, fun, uplifting, and you will feel so much happiness. For some people, this may seem trivial, that enjoyment and good times are not as serious as those moments when we walk with the shadows and discover more about our deeper aspects. This is not that time. This is now a time to come into the light, time to allow the moments of joy, the lightness of being, that graceful state to be ours too, to have humor and play, music and sweetness all about us, and to laugh and be free. And this is the energy this card brings to you now. To be light, to be joyful, to be as the music from the flute is, high and light and sweet, and to know that every note has its moment and it will pass. As you enjoy this time and smile with pure uplifting energy shining from you, others will open up and feel this way too. It will be a simpler time, an easier time, a time when the heaviness of the world falls away and you are ensouled, but in the most sparkling and happy, natural of ways. You will find others to share your happiness with, and it will be like a ripple upon the water, spreading out and influencing so many. And the world needs this joy, dear one, and this is the gift of the Kitsune realm to you, a springtime for your soul. The Kitsune adore music and fun and dance and joy. Let no one tell you that you are not serious enough. Let no one try to hold down your joy. Bubble up like the spring beneath the earth and shine out into the world. I love that for you, Cancer, because I can see you've gone through such a difficult time. You know, we're reaching the holiday seasons, and I just think this is wonderful. So I definitely speak that over every Cancer sign out there. All right, I hope this has been helpful. If you've enjoyed the reading, you've resonated with it, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hype it if you have the opportunity to do that. And until I see you guys in your next reading, Cancer, know that you are loved, and namaste.